Some really good stuff.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Really dope. We're actually just going to jump right into the next part of the show.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with a couple questions we have from WAV, as well as a couple questions from the fans that are both
Bad.
both in the app and in the app and on social media.
Cool.
So the first question is, do you get nervous before shows, and do you have any pre-show rituals?
No, I don't get nervous. I just get hella excited. And my pre-show rituals are basically things that like keep me cool and calm, you know, like drinking tea, just chilling out with people that is calm like me, and that's pretty much it, you know? Eating light food or something like that, that's pretty much it.
Nice and simple. I mean, whatever works, man.
Yeah, exactly.
The second question is, what is something music-related that you've always wanted to do but haven't done yet? So something like acoustic, genre bending.
Yeah. I want to create an alternative band. So yeah. So you know, I've always been inspired by like Incubus and Gym Class Heroes and a bunch of different bands too. You know, so it's something I want to do that hasn't necessarily fit into the program yet. But when I get to that stage, I'm gonna fully dive in for sure.
Oh, I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
And the third question we have is, what is the #1 piece of advice that you would give to other young artists?
Don't listen to too much advice, for real, because everybody's path is different. So, you know, it's going to be a lot of people telling you what to do, what not to do, and all that kind of stuff, but really you just got to feel it out. So whatever feels good to you, rock with that. Yeah.
Word. And then now going into the fan questions, our first fan question is from Tsunami. What inspired your name?
That's a dope name, Tsunami. Jetpack, it's like a mentality, you know what I mean? Like it's about harmonious individuality. So you want to decide your own flight path in life, you know what I'm saying? If you got a jetpack strapped to your back, you could fly wherever you want. You could fly with the pack, you could fly on your own, you could do whatever. So it's basically about that, you know? That's pretty much it, being able to think for yourself.
Love that.
And Jones is my last name, so yeah, it flow, you feel me?
There we go.
Yeah.
The next question is from Nandi on the WAV app. What's your favorite song that you've written?
Sheesh. I've written a lot of songs. The first one I would say that like comes to mind, I really like this song called When Everybody Else Isn't, because it's not the most complex song. I'm doing a lot of rapping on it, but it's not the most complex song, and it's kind of just like, even on the hook, it's like the duality of things. That's pretty much what I'm trying to display in the song. So yeah, check that out if you haven't. The video's on the WAV app, so yeah, you can check that out.
Check out his profile after the show.
For sure.
And our last fan question is from Che on the WAV app. How would you describe your music in one word?
Whew. Man, these are some good questions. One word. That's tough. I would just say no limits. That's 2 words, but that's the best I could do. Like no limits. I try not to limit my sound to anything. Like whatever I'm inspired by, I just let it flow. And it may sound completely different from one day to the next, but yeah, that's what it is.
Dope. And actually, Lad, I do have one more question for you.
All right, yeah.
Before we wrap up the show, we do want to know, what's next for you? And do you have any upcoming projects or shows that you can tell us about?
Okay, so I'm working on a live experience actually with my brother Tone Oliver for this album we have called The Pad. So look for that. Definitely want to tour with that. Also, just a lot more visuals. I like doing visuals, so I want to be more creative with what I put out visually. And then also the song that I'm about to do with Nug is coming out later this month, so that's something to look out for too.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's all the time that we have for today. Once again,
appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Once again, I'm Omari, and this is Jetpack Jones. And remember, if you're an artist who wants to be on Kickback, be sure to check WAV out on Facebook and Twitter for more info on how to submit. Thank you.